Kyrie Irving reportedly asked Cavs owner Dan Gilbert for a trade because he didn't want to play with LeBron anymore. Yesterday, former Cavs GM David Griffin praised that move by Kyrie. Let's take a listen.
This is a guy who handled his situation exactly like he was supposed to. He went to Dan Gilbert privately, told him that he thought he would be happier somewhere else. The absolute worst thing this guy could have done was pretend to be all in and sink the ship from within. Most guys don't have the courage to do what he did. I think this is a guy who wants to know how good he can be. And you know, Dave, you know this as well as anybody. LeBron casts a very large shadow over an organization. And most of it is really, really positive. I mean, you know you're expected to win a championship, by way of example. But what that doesn't always allow is for a player like Kyrie to test his boundaries a little bit and see how good he can really be. And can I actually be the front man of a team like that?
Shannon, do you agree with Griffin?
No. And I definitely would not use the word courage. I think this has been brewing for a while. I will agree with him in some aspects that this is not what he originally signed up for, because he committed and he was going to be the face of the franchise. And then when LeBron comes back, the face of the franchise had returned because he was the face of the franchise before he left. And when he returned, obviously he was going to be the face of the franchise again. But Kyrie listed 4 teams: Minnesota, San Antonio, the Knicks, and Miami as the teams that he would like to join. Now, David Griffin said Kyrie wants to test his boundaries and see how good he can be, because he couldn't see that. Even when LeBron wasn't on the floor, you know, they didn't really have an implementation of like, Kyrie, this is what you need to do. But that, I digress to that. I'll get back to that later after I let you make your point. But Kyrie said there are 4 teams. And David Griffin just said in that piece that Kyrie wants to test his boundaries. Now, he wants to test his boundaries in Minnesota. Last year, at the start of the season, they polled all 30 GMs. Now, you couldn't vote for your own player. 14 of the 30 GMs said if I wanted to start a team right now with any current player, who did they pick, Skip?
Kyrie?
Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh.
So Kyrie wants to go test his boundaries and see how good he is with the guy. 48% of the GMs said I want Karl Anthony Towns. So that's how Kyrie wants to test his boundaries. Oh, I got one. Hold on, Skip. No.
Did the Knicks have Karl?
Hold on, Skip.
I don't think so.
Oh, then he said San Antonio. Also on that list of receiving votes for general managers. If you could start a team, guess who was on that list, Joey? Oh, Kawhi, sure enough, was on the list. So Kyrie wants to test his boundaries. With 5 of the guys that general
David Griffin is talking about he picked 3 of the tougher top coaches, right? Pop and Brad Stevens, Thibodeau, right?
Yeah, hold on, Skip.
Yeah.
No, you want to test your boundaries, go to the Knicks and says, you know what? I want to show I can get this team in the playoffs, something that Carmelo couldn't do consistently.
Okay.
Go to the Brooklyn Nets. You a Jersey kid? Go to Sacramento. Don't go to... Hold on. You want to go... Hold on. Let me get this right. You want to test your boundaries with Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, Jimmy Butler. Oh, no, hold on. No, I really want to test my boundaries with Kawhi, with Tony Parker, Ginobili, and...
They're like 44 years old.
Whoa, Skip.
One of them might not be able to play next year.
Whoa, Skip. This is not about... Look, I got no problem with what Kyrie's doing. This is not about testing no boundaries. This is about he doesn't like LeBron. Skip, it's easy when you're winning. And the thing is that Kyrie was tolerating this situation because they were winning. But now he sees that, you know what? What if we can't beat Golden State? Why am I going to sit here and not want to play with a player and still stay here with no chance of winning? So he wants to abandon it. Because, see, everybody was going along good along with the Titanic with smooth sailing. But the minute it hit the iceberg, what happened, Joe? Everybody tried to go overboard. They push and shove you out the way. Now let me get on this lifeboat. And that's what Kyrie's doing. See, Kyrie don't believe that they can beat Golden State the way they're currently assembled. He doesn't like playing with LeBron. So let me go somewhere else and test my boundaries with Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, and Jimmy Butler. Or I could possibly go over here and test my boundaries with, you know, Kawhi and LaMarcus and Ginobili. Or maybe I go down to Miami, and Joy would love that. Hassan Whiteside, and you know, the big shot maker Dion Waiters. We got, oh man, I really want to test my boundaries. Go to Sacramento. Go to the Nets.
Did LeBron ever choose to go to Sacramento or the Nets?
No, he got drafted by Cleveland, and by his 4th year, he had him in the finals.
I see.
LeBron on 2 occasions. LeBron has been in the league 14 years. On 2 occasions, LeBron James has won more games in one season than Kyrie won in his first 3 years. Now, I'm gonna repeat that for the people at home, just in case. Shh. I want the golf clap after I say this. LeBron James in 2 occasions, once in Miami and once in Cleveland, won more games in one season than Kyrie
did
in his first 3 years. You remember the Joker with Heath Ledger's character?
LaShannon, you got to accept the fact it remains open season on your man LeBron.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming after LeBron. Even the ex-GM just took some pretty serious shots at LeBron James because that GM is out from under what he termed the long shadow of LeBron James.
Yeah.
So he no longer fears retribution from one LeBron. So the first point he made was that Kyrie did it the right way. He went directly to the owner, Dan Gilbert. What was the operative word? Privately. So why are we talking about it if he did it privately? What were all the reports in the wake of the news, the breaking news? LeBron or his inner circle or a combination thereof leaked this to the media.
Well, if he went private, how did LeBron find out?
Oh, well, surely the first thing they were going to do is tell LeBron that we got a big problem here, right?
I told you 2 people.
And LeBron is going to leak the story.
Tell it, Ron.
Try to make Kyrie look bad and turn LeBron more into a sympathetic figure because some people do have sympathy, I don't know why, for poor, pitiful LeBron James. But the point is that he did pick on his list some good coaches. He did put the Knicks on his list. And again, David Griffin made the strong point that it was unfair to Kyrie that he committed to being the man at age, let's see, that would be 19, 20, 21 years of age in Cleveland, Ohio. And 11 days later, what? LeBron's coming home? And he's bringing Kevin Love with him, basically, right?
Yeah, because you can't do, because we done saw what you did your first 3 years with.
Oh, as a baby. But David Griffin also defended Kyrie, saying that our culture was bad. We didn't teach them how to win games. They expected to lose games, and Kyrie couldn't rise above the culture and the coaches.
Why not?
Well,
LeBron did. Oh, so you said, hold on. Is Paul Silas going to the Hall of Fame for coaching?
This isn't a debate about who's better between LeBron and Kyrie, because clearly LeBron has been and will be the better player. But Kyrie is really good in and of his own right, and he was the closer that LeBron fails to be. So LeBron is going to miss his closer, but his closer said, I've grown up. I helped you win one championship. I closed the deal in Game 7 with the shot of shots, and I want to go venture out on my own and see what I can do, see what I'm made of. And that does take guts. That takes courage. Yes, it does.
Skip, that would be the equivalent of Rob Gronkowski playing with Tom Brady, say, you know what? I want to prove that I'm just not a Tom Brady disciple and I can play without Tom Brady. But I want to trade me to Green Bay or New Orleans.
Your analogy only works
really?
if Gronkowski is a quarterback.
No, Skip. No. Hold on. All I'm saying is, okay, Julio Jones says, you know what? He wants to Skip. The analogy works because he said he wants to be the face of a franchise. Gronk, you said you don't want to play with Tom Brady because you want to prove that you're more than a systems guy, but your request is to be traded to Green Bay or New Orleans. How are you? I mean, you make it seem like you're going to go to Jacksonville or go to Cleveland. You want to impress
How about
me?
the Knicks? Would you like to see him on the Knicks?
Yeah!
Would that prove something to you?
If he gets them to the finals.
Well, maybe he will. He thinks he would. If he was sitting right here, he'd say,
I don't care what he thinks.
Well, that's what he believes, and I admire him for his belief. Because that kid believes in himself.
I thought I could walk in water, and I took 2 steps into the pool yesterday, and I was at the bottom. So clearly, what I think and what
you did not.
I did think I could do. I did. I thought it. They said it happened before. They said one man did it, so I was like, okay, walking on water seems pretty easy because you make it seem like what LeBron James has done for 14 years is easy. So I wanted to see if it was easy as they said it was, and it wasn't. So Kyrie, I get it. You don't want to play with LeBron no more. You don't. Hey, no problem with that. Skip, here's the thing. It's just like any relationship. When the other party tell you they want out, you can buy them a diamond ring or a new car, a new fur, or they can get you this nice Patek Philippe watch. But at the end of the day, when somebody doesn't want to stay.
So did the ex-Cavs GM call Kyrie, as everybody else has, foolish and immature, and the grass is not always good? Nope, he didn't say any of that. No, he just said, I admire his courage and the way he handled it. Wow, he handled it with class as opposed to somebody who leaked the information.
If I'm David Griffin, I would have I don't want to be the GM at Cleveland. I want to go somewhere and build my own legacy without LeBron because I'm not getting the credit that I deserve. So because he cast this large shadow like an eclipse.
Yeah.
You know that song, Total Eclipse of the Heart? I ain't gonna sing it. Oh, so why did he do that, Skip? Because normally great players like playing with other great players because they make the game easier for them. Do you not think I didn't like playing with John Elway? Of course I did, because he made the game so much easier. And I felt I didn't really have to do anything but my job. But when you play with someone else, you feel you have to go above and beyond because you know that guy can't do what the other guy could. I get it. I got no problem with Kyrie wanting to leave. Hey, have at it. But don't be trying to fool me talking about you want to be the face of a franchise or you want to test your boundaries without LeBron and you picking to go with two of the top teams as far as talent in the NBA. Who you think you fooling?
Who are those teams again?
Minnesota. Call it 14 of the 30 general managers. Now remember
who would be the face of that franchise if Kyrie went there?
Karl Anthony Towns or Andrew Wiggins.
No, you're wrong.
Hold on.
It would be Kyrie from day one.
No,
the pressure would be on Kyrie.
Yeah, the pressure gonna be on.
Lead them because I don't love them yet. You love them.
I love
I'm
them.
not so sure about.
But hold on. See, and why are we talking about
that? Karl Anthony's team was 31-51 last year.
Yeah,
So.
and Karl Anthony Towns. All I know, Skip. But hold on. You have this pressure. Where was the pressure on Kyrie before LeBron went back to Cleveland? Where was the pressure on Kyrie? He was face of a team.
He was.
And what that face looked like? Ugly. Couldn't win no
ugly teammate.
Yeah. But LeBron had that Andy Warhol painting, the one with the soup cans on it. Got them to the finals at 22. That's what he did. Now, just a baby. You know, he was a baby. See, Kyrie went to college for 1 year. LeBron came straight out of high school.
LeBron is a product of a weak Eastern Conference that allowed him to skate to the finals year after year after year.
If you don't mind,
and what happened when they got to the finals? What happened to him?
Can I ask Joey a question?
Got swept.
Joey, can I ask you a question? LeBron is a byproduct of the weak Eastern Conference.
He is.
For the first 3 years, what conference did Kyrie play in?
He played in the East, but he was a baby.
What was LeBron? Hold on. LeBron was a baby.
Wait. How many championships did LeBron win before he went to Miami and played with Dwayne Wade?
He didn't win any.
So sometimes you need to learn how to win before you go out on your own and win your own championship.
How many championships did Wade win before he got Shaq?
None, but you need help.
Okay.
You need to learn how to win. So maybe
are you saying Dwayne Wade is a better player than LeBron?
No, I'm saying that LeBron didn't win anything before he went to Miami, so sometimes you need to go other places and learn how to win before you can win.
Okay, I'm just saying, so let's just calm down and make it seem like Kyrie.
If Dwayne was healthy, I would trust him in the clutch far more than I would LeBron because Dwayne Wade was a big shot maker.
Yeah, but see how you preface that? I never had to say win with LeBron because I know he's going to show up at least 75 times a year.
15 years.
Has Aaron Rodgers received too much criticism for only winning one ring? We'll make that next.